Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, y'all, hold up 1 minute, 1 minute. We're posting about it. If I even got niggas here. Why does shit call my broadcast? Bro. Let me link it. Alright, y'all. So I recorded part 1 already. That will be dropping soon, but I'm gonna start live streaming the rest of the game because this game is kind of long. So with that being said, y'all, let's get to the game. I know I had y'all waiting for a second just now, but we are back. And for those who don't know, we're playing this on PC right now. Alright, to catch you up to speed, to catch up to speed, we have some ancient magic that we only possess so far. And the person, Professor Fig, he traveled to come get us. And you know, we got attacked on the way here by a dragon and whatnot. But we found a hidden key, a key that led to doors with ancient magic in a vault. But you guys will see that all in part 1. But to catch up to speed, you know, you see the jersey, House Slytherin. We done made it. Your boy done made it. Your boy done made it big. Alright, but let's get this poppin'. Alright, find your common room. See the braids? These just.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
True.
Is that new 5th year? Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Why y'all chatting about me like I'm not right here?
Like that poor man from the ministry. Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
And they is chatting
I
about
can't
me.
imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Alright, I hear y'all. I hear y'all. Nigga, just chatting. Switching to globe real quick. Yeah, but the dude they was talking about, my son got ate by a dragon on the way here. RP. That whatever that guy's name was. Alright, introduce yourself. Alright, what's poppin', guy?
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Alright. Nah, it was exciting.
It was
kid.
dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Alright. Tight lippy. I fuck with boy. I fuck with old boy. What is this? Like an ostrich? Revelio.
Lumos.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Ooh, chest. I'm nice.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Tough.
Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting
that's me.
tactic on your
That's
first
me.
day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I may need her.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your
I may
help.
need her. Let's be nice
Precisely.
to her.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
The Quidditch pit. Didn't you say Quidditch season was over?
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
She sound kind of evil.
Goodbye,
fucking with
Imelda.
it.
Nice meeting you.
I'm kind of fucking with it, Imelda. Is that me or like something wrong with his eyes?
I think I heard one.
Heard what?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
What's
I'm
good with his
Ominous.
eyes?
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Remember more like, yeah, I do like
Well,
making entrance.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
I know.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Oh dear.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
So you came from family fuckers.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is that why he blind?
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Nah.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Ooh, what's this?
Revelio.
Revelio. You still watching him take this L. What's good, Nikki? Pardon me? Little boy, little fountain. Show him that leg work. What's this?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
How much?
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Oh, dear, what that mean?
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Like?
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Definitely, cause
This way. I
House
certainly
chef.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
that's
The
fine.
guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Alright.
Do keep
No.
up.
Ooh, another chest.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
This statue depicts Kelp, a shape-shifting water demon native to the island in Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest cape ever reported was the Loch Ness Monster. level 1. Alright, what's poppin'? How I get this shut?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I got you. I got you, shawty. Nah, that's fire. Oh, we had a dead end, shawty. What is this? Hold on, hold on.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Okay. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes house and common area. Okay. On the right side of the map is academic points, including astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Yeah, but I don't want to leave yet. It's like a chest right there. I didn't even get to grab the chest, bro. I'm gonna come back for it. Big booty ho. Didn't even do.
Sure, sure. First, we're gonna take the chicken and mix it with the veggies.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
It's fast travel.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Copy, copy.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Professor Hecat is intimidating.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Me.
A mastery of defense
Me.
against the
I
dark
won't be
arts
the evil.
is required for those who aspire to become auras.
You see the mark on my
Fortunately,
face?
we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Alright.
What will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
She on to us. There is, in fact. My man said never snitch.
I'm sorry, Professor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all there is to it.
Know what you talking about?
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
She was on
Good
us.
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
What's your spark? What is this? It's like a mirror. That's all coming away.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's
definitely
interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best,
You know me.
but
You know me, bro.
I'm fairly certain
You know
she
me.
suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Completing main quest will further you in the story. Unlock XP. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirements. You will need to... Okay. New spells are earned by completing professor assignments. I need as many spells as I can, baby boy. First thing first. I don't even want to go to class, bro. Alright, let's do dark arts first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Copy. I got you, don't worry. It's the new foldable, reefable. Oh, it's like cast a compass spell.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if Rowan's teaching
What
us
is
a
this?
spell or
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other paintings?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind,
Okay.
but I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
Yeah.
I hope you'll have better luck than
Let's
I
see if
have.
this give us another spell. Or XP. We need both.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating
Lumos.
that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Looks like down the stairs. It looks like down the stairs. Where's the fat guy? Look for a fat guy. It's down the right stairs. Maybe this side. Oh, fat guy.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
Statue on a tree in Grand depicts the medieval wizard Gregory Smartus. Wizard famous for inventing Gregory's I can't read, y'all. It makes drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. You mean like a best friend potion?
I have a potion, dear, that I tote right
I've
down.
always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
It's right here.
Lumos.
Oh, the butterfly.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Okay, I get it. I understand. How do I?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And they give me a field thing. Upgrade that kid, boy. Upgrade that kid, boy. Stop playing with me. What's good?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
You know, I can fuck with you. With you teams. No, you the ops. Yeah. I fuck with you though. I'll let you rock.
I wish I was an animated bit of
Revelio.
No. No luck. Alright, let's go to the mission, y'all.
I tried to hide a puffskein once, in the corner of the common room.
I'm avoiding our common room.
Open the door. Oh. Give me that. Open the door. What's that nigga doing up here?
You scoundrel! I do not pay for all your school things to be rewarded with a house full of hexes! Your father's in St. Mungo's to get his horns removed, and it's taken the house elf a week to unstick that screaming portrait!
I'm weak.
A week! You will say.
Mom,
Sure he's in at the present moment, the Edinburgh.
Revelio.
I'd be sure to tell him how very much you despise.
Get that. A painted depiction of a young orphan wizard, Ilios, who famously saved the entire village from an army of Dementors in the Dark Wizard. Level 11. Come on, Brody. His mom was giving him the business in the corner. I'm gonna control the
Revelio.
How do I open?
Lumos. Protego.
There.
Revelio.
Let's just keep going up, y'all. Let's try to hit all these fast points. Alright, here goes a save point.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I cannot do this for all eternity. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Damn.
You've made your point.
Should be a chick by the girl. That's tough.
Revelio.
Who are you, nigga? Don't care. What's in here? What's in here? Ain't no a damn thing. Alright, let's get it poppin'.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want
What's
him
up
to
here?
go.
Get
And
that
then
fast
the werewolves
travel.
join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you?
Give me that.
Talk about this.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbye.
She been fucking that nigga for mad long.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fine, suppose it's...
It was Reef, the goat. Alright, begin quests.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, I am
She-
Nettie.
She a little pretty.
So
She a
you
little
are
pretty,
a
y'all.
new student.
Yeah, that's me.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now,
I meant to
this
go
will
to
be
defense
a
class.
crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
No.
Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
That shit was trash.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Maybe.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, Miss Dale. Damn, I almost fucked up.
Akio!
Give me that. Oh, that's what you did to get the key.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Oh, was she
Very
the
good,
best?
everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alright, this intermission kind of weird. This shit quiet. So let me go. Let me know if you guys want me to regular record this and add, you know, my little memes to it. I might end up chopping this up and add memes to it, but I wasn't really talking too much, so I'm not too sure. But next part of this, after I get off, I might be just, you know, record it and then I'll edit the gameplay and then upload. But I was too eager to play this, so I figured I'd live stream it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Come on, bro. I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this. Very good. Not to worry.
Damn, my fault.
Splendid! That's it!
Hey! Okay.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay. I kinda like Shorty.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I gotta land on it.
Here we go.
Yes! 50. Stop playing with me, boy! Stop playing with me, boy!
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Show me some, girl. 30? Nah, you got to come stronger than that.
That is how it's done.
Alright, shouty. No!
Be sharp.
Don't get a 50, don't get a 50, get a 30. I lost. I did not mean to mess up the second
There
one.
we go.
I accidentally did that.
Happens to the best of us.
Damn. Damn.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, round two? Alright. Oh, it's moving and shit now.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter.
No, I like
Focus
you, so
now.
I like
You
girls
will
win first.
need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Yes!
30?
Accio.
Let's go, big boy. Let's go, big boy. Let's go, give me that 50, big boy.
Very good.
You're not losing 2 times in a row, y'all. 30? No, she don't come stronger than that. No!
Stay focused.
Be sharp.
Come on. A 30. Alright. If I get a 50, I win.
Accio.
Let's go!
Nicely done.
Let's go! I barely won that. Let's fucking go.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Alright, 1 for 2 not bad. 1 for 2 not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Nah, you kind of my girl.
That's good to
shorty.
hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Cause the black niggas there like me.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oh.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit,
I think we
however,
need to learn how to do
that
that.
I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
I got you, shorty.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
What is?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this.
A word, if you would.
No, chill. That's my guy.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor
Yeah, it was
competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, copy. Why's that big ass foot on the board? Let's be nosy. It's locked. What else is in here? None.
Revelio.
Alright, we out here. Oh, there's a chest in there. There's two.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
What's good?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Yeah, that's me.
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Beginner's luck, shorty. I'm nice. Stop playing with me. Yeah, what's good, future wifey?
I find its location a little untoward myself.
Accio. Yes. Alright, I seen that on Snap. I just wondered if I could do it. It did work. Now, what's this purple shit? Like cat hormones on right here. Alright. I think I'm gonna go up here and see what's popping.
Revelio.
What the fuck is this? Oh. Okay. Just a girl there. Not weird at all.
Revelio.
No ghosts.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh. My dear Sutta, you'll be pleased to hear that I've received a word from my contacts at Canterbridge who conceded that they, in fact, been incorrect in their misunderstandings of the media showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer. Old muggles, mind you. As far as I know, the purpose of calculating the position of the dust at Earth orbit as means of connecting meteor to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with a chance to telescope. Okay.
What are you up to now?
Going to class, shorty. Oh yeah, I'm getting kind of sleepy. I'm about to go to sleep in a moment.
Lumos.
It looks like below. So a painting. It looks like it was below where like pillars are. Interesting.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Whee! Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole?
Oh.
I can't jump off this. Alright, we gotta go the long way.
It's clear Ronan would have preferred it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Protego.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego. Complicated. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say...
I do enjoy duels. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Lumos.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end the live stream because I'm starting to fall asleep. I'll be back in a few.